Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom. We are back with new week's new energies. Just get straight to it with the reading. So got a few specials. Probably going for the next day. I'll extend it another day. But if you want specials, just inquire on them. Okay. A lot of information. Just try to keep up. Pretty advanced with my stuff. I mean, it's my own lingo. I guess my approach to tarot. It's with playing cards, by the way. So it's just my LLE Ascension dialogue. It makes sense if you really, it's all cards. It's visuals too. It ain't just oral. It's a visual. So I think I'm gonna do Divine Masculine situation extended breakdown real quick, just to get it out the way. And pretty sure I'll have Twin Flames in separation for those still in separation, and Twin Flames in union, reunion, and recognition within the next 2 hours, okay? So give me 1 second and we're going to start. Alright, head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant. We'll begin. Head, that's swords, thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology, the direction you're going, the decisions you're making. Everything starts from the mind. And then we got cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators on where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, you could tell, or the feminine energy. Wands. Wands are actions and behavior. Things you're doing, things you've done, not what you finna do because you ain't did it yet. What you done, got karma accountability attached to it. What you doing, got karma accountability attached to it. What you finna do does not. It's your actions and behavior that make you great, not the pinnacles you possess. And what are pinnacles? That's defeat. Pinnacles, persons, places, and things. These things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pinnacles expire. All pinnacles have expiration dates. And all pinnacles are temporary. Let's give it the reading. Divine Masculine's extended breakdown. Just going to take a look at his current energy and anything we might have missed out with his message that's kind of integral of what's going on right now. So, first card of message, overall energy, just fairly important. We got the Four of Pentacles. And this is holding on too tight to some shit or being scared to let some shit go. Whatever it is, it's a pinnacle. It ain't just pentacles, diamonds, You got pinnacles, P-I-N-N-A-C-L-E. Pinnacle is a plateau, it's a term, it's a moment. You being an alderman, that's a pinnacle in your life, that you was an alderman during a little bit of term. You were an alderman. You dig what I'm saying? You had the best job of your life or your career. You know what I mean? That was the pinnacle. That was the height of your career. You know what I mean? You being laid off of being at rock bottom in your life, having to restart over. You know what I mean? That's the pinnacle. Whether it's a high, whether it's a low, or anywhere in between. Just like things, pinnacles. Things come and go. People, places, things. Things could be, like I say, a position. You know what I mean? Just a pinnacle. Things come and go. Things can be stolen. Things can be replaced. Things can be substituted. Things can be lost. Things can be removed. Things come and go. So overall energy, let go whatever you need to hold on to, Divine Masculine. Let go whatever you're holding on to, Divine Masculine, because at this point, it ain't doing nothing but hurting you and putting more smoke on what this is. You need to let go. It's the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is grooming. There's 3 types of grooming. You got good grooming. That's a two-way street. You give love, that love come back. You give respect, that respect come right back. You lend money, that money come right back, if possible. Reciprocation is done between good grooming. Student-teacher. But still, the teacher can become the student. Student-teacher. But still, the student can become the teacher. Teach the teacher some shit. It's mutual respect, give and take. Ugly grooming. One-way street. One person gives, another person takes. What does an enabler do? Enable. You give, they take. You give, they take. You don't train them how to produce things on their own. They're so used to taking that when they have to learn how to produce on their own or give something themselves, they don't know how to do it. That's one-sided. You know, so-called friend, you just taking and you ain't giving nothing. Even if you don't have pentacles to return, at least give time, at least give energy, at least give resources, give something, bring something to the table. At least be thoughtful. It's the thought that counts. Bad grooming, that's control. That's manipulation. That's a person controlling the whole give and taking process. It gets ugly, one-way street, before it gets bad. Aside from the streets, good, bad, and ugly grooming. Grooming consists of people that raised you, community that raised you, your family members, people that was integral in your life, your mentors, crushes, all that shit. Goes into your grooming process. What you need to let go, masculine, is a particular thing you've been groomed for or groomed to do. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's a thing. Could be just an ideology. For most of you masculines, it's an ideology. And that's why it's fairly important. Something I say all the time. Like I say, some of you guys' ideologies, it's become a thing now. A thing that's in the way. Traditions, culture, rules, whatever it is, something holding you back. Or it could be your damn self. How you groom people. How you're being groomed by people. How you grooming people, whether you know how you doing that or not. Or how people grooming you, whether how like I said, it's a particular person, place, or thing you need to let go. Why? Because these people don't mean you well. This person doesn't mean you well. This place isn't for you anymore. This thing you got is gone. Bottom line, we got the Four of Wands. This is the most important card in the message. We got Twin Flame Union and Recognition. This is half and half. Now to the twins that I've been saying is going to get in the union. I've been saying this shit since maybe December, going into the year. I got back in reunion with my twin. I know a few other people that got back reunited with their twins and shit. Like I said, if it ain't happened, it will. A lot of twins are going to get reunited for various different reasons. Could be for help. Maybe your divine counterpart need your assistance. Could be an emergency. Could be a death. Could be, like I say, something. Something's going to bring you two back into cahoots. Or harmony. That's really what the Four of Wands is. It represents harmony. It also represents the heart. And home is where? Where the heart is. Home is also where the hate is, or some of the greatest become greater, but that's a whole nother story. This is the heart. Matters of the heart. Bottom line. When it comes to matters of the heart, and home is where the heart is. You got the Five of Wands, divine masculine. This is twin flame separation. Or outside conflict. Or twin flame separation because of outside conflict of the twin flame demo itself. I'm only talking to 50% right now. Seems like a lot of masculines are going to reunite and then try to separate and then end up coming right back. Mainly because the separation tactic isn't working anymore. Mainly because the reasons why you do separate is finally in the open and your feminine kind of realize why you separate. Thus, when you do separate, it just ain't got the same effect no more. Feminine cares if you do it or it don't even matter. Whatever you do, doesn't even matter anymore. Like I say, the separation coming back tactic, a lot of you feminists have grown past it. A lot of you feminists understand exactly why your masculine separates from you. I told you. Best thing you can do in a twin flame situation is know exactly who your divine masculine is. Why? So his actions and behavior make sense. Makes sense why he separates from you. Makes sense why you could be a lot. Makes sense why he could be a lot. Why he's a handful himself. Or herself. He could be a she could be he, be rocking. So 50%. I see masculines coming back, reuniting. For what reasons. Looks like outside conflict. Five of Wands. That's what the fuck a person got to say. Like you in a relationship. This is what people got to say about your relationship. What your family got to say about your relationship. With your twin. Basically. Their opinions, their thoughts. Them trying to put their ideology and their shit on you. Expecting you to abide by ideology that you let go of. That ain't even applicable in your psyche anymore. Moving on. To the other 50%, Four of Wands, besides twin flame, union, recognition, Five of Wands Four of Wands, can deal with the home. The four walls you call your shelter. or whatever you call home. Like I say, home is where the heart is. Divine Masculine, who's in your heart? Who feels like home to you? Who's in your heart? Divine Masculine, who feels like home to you? Fuck what the naysayers say. Fuck anything outside of like what this twin flame demo could be. But back to the people who's maybe it's non-twin flame related. Maybe this has nothing to do with your divine feminine masculine who I'm talking to, and to the feminists that's cross watching. Like I say, it could be just the four walls you call your shelter. That's your sanctuary. That's your home. That's where you feel the most comfortable. That's where you want to be. And it seems like it's a home outside of home that kind of needs your presence. It's like your second home. Maybe your second home is your karmic crib. And it's like you be at your karmic crib a lot to where your karmic asking you to pay for shit. You know, it's like I'm only here like once, twice a week type shit. Like, what the fuck do I need to be? Like, you here all day? Why don't you buy some food? Why don't you pay a bill or do some shit? It's like, nah, I got my own crib. But why don't you move in with me? It's like, nah, I ain't comfortable doing it. Your divine feminine can understand that. It's like she got a place, you got a place. Maybe she has a better place, you know. But maybe you just too comfortable being on your own and just want to keep your freedom and your independence. Your divine feminine can understand that. It wouldn't trip on that. That's your choice. I mean, all feminists know that. It is what it is when it comes to you divine masculine. The feminine can either respect it or reject it. You know, I mean, it ain't gonna be no funny style shit. With karmics, is different. Like I say, especially it looks like karmic that's grooming you. So for you divine masculines that's getting groomed by a particular feminine, you know, she's just grooming you up for this. Like I say, if you find where you at, say that. Stay. Don't feel obligated to go anywhere outside of a place that makes you feel comfortable. If you ain't comfortable there, then it don't feel like home. If you are comfortable with this person doesn't feel like home. Home. You're going to get a big eye opener, bottom line, of what home really means and what home really is and whom really feels homey. Meat and potatoes. As far as your subconscious energy, shit you don't see masculine, is the stress that you're under. You're under a lot of stress. Number one, you too blessed to be stressed. All stress is just losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight, gaining weight, maybe the wrong way for having too many damn thoughts. It's 9 directions you want to go, but you don't know what direction to go. And it's almost like pressure. It's the energy of a fucking algebra test that you ain't studied for. This is the energy of the SATs, and you ain't really a test taker. You know, it's something you're going to have to take. It's something you're going to have to prepare for. But if you ain't prepared, you just ain't prepared. It's like, you know, you ain't study. You try to study, but you can't retain any information. Maybe something wrong with you. It's all mental. Then here come test day. You stressing like a motherfucker. You got stress zits. Hair falling out and shit because you so pressured to sword. That's going in the direction to make a certain decision. Some decision or direction got you stressing. I think it has. I know it has a lot to do with home base. Like I say, for you masters that live on your own, that's fucking with karmics who got a better living situation than you do. But it's not where you want to be. Let them know. Worst motherfucker could do is reject your shit or tell you no. That's nothing. What you don't want to do is rush to a relationship you don't want to be in, or a situation you don't want to be in, or go in a direction you really don't want to go. You ain't half-assing shit. You stressed. What are you really stressing over, Divine Masculine? Ace of Pentacles. It's something big. Whatever this is going to be the next chapter of your life. Whatever this is going to be the cornerstone of your new direction. Like I say, this looks like a marriage proposal. Like I say, a lot of you divine masculines are getting ultimatums from your karmic feminines to fuck with them. But also, it's a particular thing you're stressing over too. Now, I'm talking to some masculines, not all. It's this little thing that been not a problem before now. And this thing is, like I said, the bond between you and your divine feminine. Remember, the bottom line, the first card And the bottom line, the most important card in this energy is Twin Flame Union Recognition. Your thing. The thing you got with your Divine Feminine. The thing you have with your Divine Feminine. It's like I said, y'all secret keepers. Your Divine Feminine knows everything about you. Your Karmic Feminine, not really. You confide in your Divine Feminine about everything. Your Karmic Feminine, not so much. You fuck with your Divine Feminine the long way. Ride for your Divine Feminine the long way. But when it comes to this Karmic Feminine, you don't. You might fuck with this Karmic Feminine. You might stay with this Karmic Feminine. You might be in a situation with this Karmic Feminine, but she ain't your Divine Feminine. And Karmic Feminines are waking the fuck up. Like I say, it's hitting them like a ton of bricks. You know what? I don't know who the fuck you are. But apparently, your friend do. So you need to open up to me the way you open up to your little twin. Cause how the fuck you with me, but you mentally with her or him? He could be a she could be a he. I'll be rocking. I know my Twin Flames Karmic doesn't like me. It's no reason for her to not like me. I mean, it's like my old man, father son demo, and ain't even like nothing sexual or romantic or some shit. Like I don't know what my twin telling his Karmic. I know he told her something. Cause you know what I'm saying? She act like I'm a threat. I'm a nigga too. Like, come on now, shorty. Ain't that type of party. Like, I mean, but what you going off of? You know? Like I said, in the last message, Divine Masculine reading, it's hard for them to describe their twin flame demo. It's hard for them to kind of get verification that what the fuck the Divine Feminine does is normal. It's not normal. Divine Feminine is abnormal. And you try to make sense of shit, but it's that thing. It's something small, but it's big to your Karmic. It's small to you, but it's big to your Karmic. She wants to be your Divine Feminine. Confide in her. Ride for her. Share your life with her. Become vulnerable with her because you're not doing that. That's a fact. That's something you've been doing. And now you stress when this something kind of comes out. It comes out the box. Like I say, little thing. It's small to you. But you're stressing over it because, like I say, this small thing that's become big now is the main reason why you're stressing. You're stressing because you're going to have to make some changes. You're going to have the Four of Pentacles. Let something go. I don't think it's going to be your Divine Feminine. Let's keep moving. You consciously in this reading? We got the Focus card. Five of Swords, that's focus. That's getting out your head and focusing on the task at hand. It's like aiming at a target with a gun or a bow. You have to ready yourself. You ready? Aim. That's all focus. Ready? Aim. Shooting is the Six of Swords. That's letting it go, which is out here. That's taking a shot. Seven of Swords will be the results. You don't want to focus too hard. You might fuck up the accuracy of your shot. You know, and what are you putting most of your focus on, masculine? Ace of Wands, the first move. It's like chess. Y'all choosing who's gonna go first. It's like checkers. Who's gonna go first? You know, the ball in your court, masculine. So you need to make the first move in regards to whatever this is. You need to let go. You need to make the first move in regards to your Karmic Feminine. You need to make the first move in regards to your Divine Feminine. Action. You know, you need to take action. Focus on what move you're gonna make, and that's pertaining to this Ace of Pentacles. You gotta bust a move. And you put a little bit too much focus on how you're gonna act. You know what I mean? The first step you're gonna take with your Karmic. The first step you're gonna take towards your Divine Feminine. The first step, it's just the first step. You're trying to figure out how you're gonna make this shit happen. I think you already chose a direction. Now you just gotta let go who you gotta let go, disappoint who you gotta disappoint, and keep it fucking moving. And the good thing about it is you ain't gotta hurt yourself. Out of these decisions you making, out the shit you letting go, at the end of the day, you're not even gonna hurt yourself. That's what matters. As far as the feminine energy, we got the Knight of Cups. And this is my Romeo card, like Romeo and Juliet. You know, how Romeo and Juliet was a tragedy. It wasn't a love story. These two lovers died in their teens. They crashed and burned. They crashed out. They wasn't twins at all. They wasn't on the same page. They didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know each other at all. Like, look what Juliet did. Look what Romeo did in response to what Juliet did. The motherfuckers wasn't even on the same parameters. They offshot, both of them offshot the scenario quite bogusly. It was Jay for juvenile what the fuck Juliet did. And it was definitely juvenile for what the fuck Romeo did, man. It's thinking with your feelings instead of thinking with your brain. You know what? Maybe I should tell Romeo about my plan so he don't go crazy when he see me at my funeral. I'm faking my death. Bitch didn't even tell him she was faking it. Like, bitch, how the fuck you thought he was gonna respond? Of course he gonna take his life. You was his life. Bitch Juliet didn't really think that shit through. Romeo, he really didn't think his shit through either. That's why that shit was a tragedy. It'd been a love story if Romeo and Juliet grew to be Rome and Jules, telling their grandkids about the love story that was them. Nine of Cups. This is also big feelings, just being in your feelings. Or jealousy. It deals with feminine energy. This is shit you don't see. Jealousy. Not your jealous ass. It just seems like your karmic feminine is hella jealous, bro. And the main thing about this jealousy, we got the Ace of Swords. This is strength, power, authority, dominion, courage, valor, A for anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life. But mainly this is Ascension, and that's going up. What's up, Goddess? What's up? Masculine, you're ascending. That's what this twin flame shit does. It rises you above the bullshit. This karmic feminine is on some real bullshit. And you ain't even phased by it. Like I said, masculine. Just like your feminine is unfazed by your little separation tactics and mental games you be playing, like that shit, you know what I mean? You get no reaction from that shit no more. That shit doesn't work anymore. And the same way that shit doesn't work anymore, that's the same way whatever the fuck your karmic feminine is trying to do with you, that shit ain't working no more either. Her mind games don't work. Her A4 approach doesn't work anymore. In fact, you're fucking with this karmic feminine and you're seeing why you've been fucking with this karmic feminine to begin with. And it's just a soul tie. A karmic. It's just a person you was meant to meet to teach you a motherfucking lesson. Lesson learned. And the lesson really is that you're replaceable. She don't know your worth. You're irreplaceable. But you're replaceable because, like I say, you fucking with a person who doesn't see your value. But you confide in a person who does. Wrapping you up, masculine. Shit about yourself you don't see is the pain of going past the point of no return. It's one thing knowing you need to let something go, but it's another thing letting it go. And you can't just let it go and come back. You do it with your divine feminine all the time. You come back, you go. You come back, you go. You come back, you go. Like, the feminine is the only person, divine feminine, is the only person you can do that shit with. That shit ain't gonna work with no karmic. That's why you know when you do leave your karmic, it's gone for good. She ain't gonna take you back this time. And you ain't gonna take her back this time. She should be, be right. Pain, masculine, you just pain. Going through a lot of mental pain. Pain is mental. And what pains you the most is the fact that you mentally going backwards. Two of Swords, that's options. That's free will. That's a fork in the road. And you're gonna have to choose a path. But you're already on a path, aren't you? There's only one right way. And that's up. Ascension. You go left, right, up, down, do a 360, northwest, southwest, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go in a complete fucking circle. The only way to get out this matrix that is karmic demos, this world, this third dimension and shit, is to go up. So, you know, you're going from a 3 to a 2, which means you're taking a step backwards. Like, what pains you the most is the fact that you're weighing your options, that you're finna go in another fucking direction. That's another thing that got you stressing, Nine of Swords. As far as yourself is concerned, we got the Six of Swords. And this is, like I say, taking your shot. Six of Swords is also things coming together, effortless and frequent. Take a shot at your divine feminine, that shit gonna be effortless. Because 9 times out of 10, your feminine already know what you want or what you need. All you have to do is just ask. Just ask. That's another thing you masculines be fucking forgetting. Yes, your feminine got psychic abilities, but she's not gonna read your fucking mind. Especially when you got a mouth. You tell your divine feminine everything else, take the shot. Spit J down, spit your game. Take the shot. Come at your feminine. I guarantee your feminine is ready. I guarantee whatever the fuck you trying to get from your feminine, it's probably already got. You just gotta ask. Whatever the fuck that is. Just ask. You don't have to be embarrassed. Come on, it's your divine feminine. I'm telling you, you can tell your feminine anything. You can let Eddie Cat out the bag. Your feminine ain't gonna trip. You can come with any type of vulnerability, weak shit, whatever. It's all good. Your feminine's not gonna judge you. She's not gonna throw the shit back in your face. It could be a she could be you know, you rock it. It's all good. It's like you want to go in a direction and you think it's hard, but in reality it's easy. And when you do shoot your shot and see how easy it was, you're gonna be kicking yourself in the ass that you wasn't doing this shit years ago. Whatever that shit is. Future final row. Shit you don't see going to the future masculine is the Four of Swords. This is an idle mind. What's the idle mind? It's the devil's workshop, bro. You are the king of wands. You're the divine masculine. You're the king of doing shit. When you in your head, you ain't doing shit at all. And that's not a good energy. This is the energy your karmic trying to keep you at. Stagnant. Not stagnant like holding you back. Stagnant like putting shit on your fucking mind. Sword. Mind. Sword. Like you stressed. You in pain. You weighing options. And ascending. While focused on this future move you finna make. But you gotta get out your head. See, you went backwards. You was just in your head. This was taking your shot. You was, like I say, taking your shot. Like I said, maybe, and this is the future. This is something that hasn't happened yet. One thing you're stressing about too is, like I say, you taking your shot at your feminine. Masculine, you hate rejection, but you reject your feminine a lot. Masculine, you hate separating from your twin, but you separate from your twin a lot. Take the shot. I'm telling you, whatever the fuck you're trying to do, you're already good. It's already straight. Seems like you just nervous. Just nervous of a guy trying to holler at his first crush. His friends are hollering at girls and shit. He don't know how to do it. Or this is his first time. It's new to him. He ain't really had nobody to show him how to do it. Except these group of thugs that's his friends and shit. And they didn't already try to show him and teach him everything he need to know. Now he ready. It's just up to him to go out here and J down on shorty. It's time to J down. And the main reason why you in your head about Jing down at your feminine, Jing down, you know, just Jing down. Well, like I say, whether that's going for the go with your feminine, divine feminine, whether that's going for the go at your job or going for the go for that position or whatever it is. Like I say, it's internal conflict. Seven of Wands. This is your woes. This is your complexes. This is all the dark shit in you. Your fears. You know what I mean? Your like I say, everything you don't like about yourself is inside. There's a lot of things you don't like about yourself. There's a lot of complexes you have. And like I say, whatever the fuck it is, divine masculine, there's only one person on this planet who ain't gonna trip over that shit, and that's your divine counterpart. So there's one person on this planet who ain't gonna judge you. There's one person on this planet who ain't gonna throw this shit back in your face. There's one person in this planet that you could be open to and safe. That your secret is gonna be safe with this person is your divine counterpart. You need to start opening it up more. Because apparently it's something you need to say. Apparently it's something you need to do. Apparently it's the direction you want to go. And you ain't been going in that direction. Make sure you do that. So that's the message that I got. I'll get another message for y'all real quick. Just give me a second. Hold up.